The Federal High Court in Abuja has adjourned the treason trial of the convener of Revolution Now movement, Omoyele Sowore, and his co-defendant Olawale Bakare to 1st and 2nd of April. Now, both men appeared before Justice Ijeoma Ojukwu over allegations of treason, among others. At the resumed sitting, the prosecutor called a principal staff officer in charge of communication intelligence with the Department of State Service in Lagos, Rasheed Olawole, as witness. The witness claims that Mr. Sowore was arrested in August 2019 for allegedly planning to revolt against a democratically elected government. But counsel to Omoyele Sowore, Femi Falana, objected to the witness' testimony, arguing that the witness is giving evidence outside his original statement. Justice Ijeoma Ojukwu, who ruled on the senior advocate of Nigeria's objection, said the defendant is entitled to the entire statement of the prosecution witnesses and the documents the prosecutor intend to rely on. And TVC News' Celestina Area was at the court, and she joins us now for more on this. Celestina, what more can you tell us about the proceedings in court today?
Justice Ijeoma Ojukwu adjourned for continuation of trial, and also she ordered the prosecution to serve its witnesses' statement to the defendant to enable them prepare for their defense. And in court today, the prosecution told the judge that they have a motion, a notice that they need to move, and that motion is seeking the court to grant an order excluding every other member of the court who are not parties in the suit out when their witnesses are testifying, with exemption to the accredited journalists of the court. And but Femi Falana said that the court adjourned to today for trial and not for hearing of any motion. So Justice Ijeoma Ojukwu ruled that she would rule on that application at the next adjournment, and she asked the prosecution to call its first witness, and the prosecution called its first witness, who gave evidence as to how Mr. Sowore was arrested. But in course of giving his testimony, he started importing things which was not on his original statement that is before the court. So counsel to Mr. Sowore objected and told the court that the prosecution witness is importing statements not captured in his original statement. So the court ruled that yes, the defendant is entitled to the entire and complete statement of the prosecution witnesses so they can prepare for that defense.
So we understand that this case has now been adjourned.
Yes, the case has been adjourned, and we recall that the federal government amended the charges. It was first 7, now it's now 2, which is conspiracy to commit treasonable felony and treasonable felony. Mr. Sowore and Mr. Bakare pled not guilty to the 2-count charge, and they are still on bail, and of course they are enjoying the terms and conditions granted to them by the court.
All right, Tina, thanks for the update. Our correspondent Celestina Area live for us in Abuja.